clean game of 2v2 necessarily come out from Kuchi and Benny like we just saw. So Ponos dialed in, Kuchi and Benny dialed in. Here we go, a very important, a pivotal game 3 to kick off our semifinals.
Absolutely. And, you know, I do want to mention that Royce and I do not think that Benny and Kuchi are a bad 2v2 duo. We love Benny and Kuchi. We know they're very great, and they really proved it in playoffs. We're just going based off the numbers and what they did all season long in the West. And honestly, what they've done over the last month is very, very uncharacteristic to what they did for the first couple. So to see them turn it around this late in the season is a phenomenal thing for Queso. And I do believe that's why we're talking so much about Rad and Reiki Jones, maybe thinking they had a leg up on them early on.
And look at that, Pekka on skates opposite direction. So after seeing Ponos go Pekka in the opening game, now it's Team Queso's turn to try the same thing out.
Ewiz and Inferno to meet the lava, plus Inferno on the other side of it. Should be pretty easy defense here for Benny and Kuchi. That Ewiz getting a ton of work in and going to help out with his baby dragon.
Well, look at these skeleton dragons. One's going to get on tower here, not protected, still gets a little bit of belching going in, and at the moment, it is Ponos with the lead as the first minute of gameplay passes.
Yeah, Ponos with the lead and a 2 elixir advantage. You see the snowball coming in. There goes the 2 elixir advantage. They take one shot on the right-hand side. Things pretty even here early on in game number 3.
And Pekka with Mega Knight. So kind of an old school, more 2019 style combination. As far as 2v2 deck construction, we'll see what Kuchi and Benny have up their sleeves for this one.
I like that snowball, really early snowball to make sure those E-barbs don't get too much value on top of that Mega Knight. And now you see a great Dark Prince kite here once again. Dark Prince, the MVP so far for Queso today.
Yeah, that Skeleton Dragon really wanted to go right to tower, and a nice Log Fisherman combination to keep that off the tower on the left-hand side. Here we go. Double elixir time, and it is a slight lead right now for Reiki Jones and Rad with 2002 on the right-hand tower of Team Queso.
Yeah, Team Queso with a slight elixir advantage here. Pekka working towards the left-hand lane, which is a good thing to do. It's going to keep all the units behind the Lava Hound at bay, which is why you see the Inferno Dragon coming down to work through the Pekka and then able to support the Lava Hound. And of course, Benny and Kuchi meeting that lava with their Inferno.
Baby Dragon to the inside to get those archers off, and Pekka's just running right on through here. Bomb Tower does finally control the Balloon and the Mama Pekka. And we might see, well, I don't know if they can double down. Yeah, here we go. We might see them put a little bit more pressure on out of Reiki and Rad, and that's going to get a chunk of damage on tower, but nicely controlled by the Goblin Cage in the end.
Yeah, really, really nice fireball there coming in, cleaning things up for these guys. You know, Inferno Dragon dropped down right there.
Yep, that's a nice Inferno behind. And lightnings in both directions, so pretty big lightnings in both directions, but again, it seems like Ponos got the better of that exchange.
Yeah, right now Benny and Kuchi are playing pretty good defense, but they're having the hardest time breaking through, and it honestly has to do with, look at what they have to focus on air units, Rich. It's just the archers, the Ewiz, the Baby Dragon, the Inferno. Very, very little high single target DPS that you can put right where you want it. Obviously, the archers have to work through a couple things. Ewiz sharing the load with that split lightning. Got to get something on top of these air units that are causing a lot of trouble. It would be great if Benny and Kuchi had a Mega Minion.
90 seconds left, and so far, no real way to get through for Team Queso. And take a look at this, Andrew. I didn't really think about this until this moment. They're only playing a single win condition out of their 16 cards. Look at the hand of Kuchiku. That's all defensive support units and troops. There's no way to get on tower. So really, their only way on tower is to either overwhelm and counter push or to get that one balloon to break through.
Which is interesting, right? Because you and I were just talking about what they should run before this match, and I was saying they should go something heavy defensive, but I also said it should be a double win condition deck, because as you can see right now, the defense is paying off, but the counter pushes are getting so little done that it's making it so that Reiki and Rad can just start a new push to keep working in this left-hand lane. And, you know, as of now, it's just, this game is over for Benny and Kuchi. They can't do anything here in the next 35 because they keep being stuck in the left-hand lane.
Well, I don't know if they've figured it out yet, but if they have figured out they're against one balloon, they're not having to spend too much focus on playing defense. They just go, okay, well, that balloon has made it now. I wonder if they think that there's a graveyard in there somewhere, or if they actually have track of the full 16-card slate.
Yeah, the thing here is that for them, I don't think they really care, right? It doesn't matter, not enough time left, and for some reason, their opponents were just not able to ever get on offense. And there you see Rad and Reiki Jones with their, pretty traditional